Today we're gonna do something different. We're not going to play any games, but we're gonna rank all of the heroes in the Tavern Battle. But before we start, I do want to say thank you very much for all of the support in the comment section. First, we have Archon. Well, I think Archon is a B tier hero. Actually, I'm thinking of a Archon tutorial. We'll explain more about this hero in that video. Okay, Zealots. So we're talking about the new patch here. The new patch Zealots rank slightly higher than the Archon. The Zealot now can generate extra gases if you sell any cards with upgrades. That means more upgrades overall for Zealots. And we know the Chrono Boost usually goes pretty well with all of the upgrade except anyway, I think it will be a low A tier or a high B tier hero. Next, Marine. It's an A tier hero. Any hero that have extra resources, whether it's card discovery, cheaper cards, or simply more minerals, should have higher rank. Because the nature of this game, if you can discover production earlier than other players, that allows you to level up without losing too much health. That way you can snowball your advantage to the victory. Another hero with similar idea is Muter. Where is Muter? Here. Okay, so Muter is similar idea but ranked slightly lower because it's race specific. If you play in Zerg, then you have a huge advantage, but we all have the time where there's no cards, it just won't show up. Any race specific stuff should rank slightly lower because of the versatility. Battery. Battery is a D tier hero. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't have extra resources. The mechanic, you can view it as it makes your stuff tankier. Reaper. Okay, Reaper. Let's see. I feel like Reaper is slightly higher or equals to Zealot. Let's just put it there. The car already has deploys become cheaper, so you get a discount on your deploy cards. And all of the car can be deployed, which is very convenient, and I highly recommend it for new player to try out. But compared to, say for example, Marines, they have less access to triples. A tripling is the most powerful mechanic in this game. It allows you to break the limitation of Tavern tier to discover a card that's one tier higher than your Tavern. Ghost. Oh, I made a video about it. I would like him in the C tier. It doesn't have extra resources, but it have interesting mechanic. My favorite hero, Infestor, but unfortunately, if you look at it competitively, it's a D tier, maybe slightly higher than the Battery. It's an S tier for fun, but why? Well, it's a D tier because it's race locked to a weird position where you need like 2 race cards. You need both Terrans and Zerg cards. Despite it has lots of potential, it doesn't have extra resources. And on top of that, with the removing of Qualified Gene in the new patch, it does bring it down quite a lot. SCV. It used to be a B tier hero during the patch where the bios are very powerful. With Hardened Shield, now with the removal of a Hardened Shield in the new patch, it slides down to C tier. It doesn't have actual resources, it's race locked. What SCV will do is very predictable. And Arbiters, or quickly, is a low C tier hero. It has potential, but its hero power is too expensive. In order to gain access to the higher level cards early on, you have to spend 3 minerals and get a card, and then spend 2 minerals to discover higher level cards. If they added a mechanic where Arbiter can discover cards of the same race, then it would be way better. Drones. Drones get free resources. It definitely ranking higher than Zealots and Reaper in terms of resources, because Zealots have to sell other cards with upgrades to get extra gases. Drones doesn't have to do anything to get extra gases. I would rank it as the best of the B tier. Overlord is the record keeper hero of the highest value army in the battle phase. Its ability have limitation. You have to have specific cards like the big prism to make it better. Make him slightly worse than SCV. Next is roaches. I have different opinion versus everybody else. I think roaches in this patch is S tier because the HP buff is just too much. It's a universal buff. It doesn't care what kind of race, what kind of unit you have. It will just simply have 40% more health, and it is cumulative with all of the upgrades and void shade. So you can imagine, like for example, Queen of Blade, how ridiculous that's gonna be, especially when you have upgrades like Reflector Armor. Portal's Adjutant. I think it's a standard B tier hero, probably higher. It's very good if you go in with Primal and then transition into card shuffling with BCs or Tell the Ring stuff, or Queen of Blade. Another hero that's like similar to Adjutant is Mira. So their performance might get impacted by extension packs and specific cards. If you have the Haga at the right time, they will be very powerful. These two have similar problems, is that to have access to those extra resources have more restrictive condition compared to, say for example, drones. You just get it every single round. Stalker. I don't know much about this hero, so I'm putting it in IDK rank. It have potential with old Death Grip, but I'm not sure how it works right now. Same thing with Adapt. I don't have a lot of experience with Adapt, but I feel like it will be a C tier, slightly higher than SCV. The problem with Adapt is that hero power, so you have to spend 6 mineral first to get 2 mineral discount. If you compare to Mira, you can get 3 mineral. And next I want to talk about PF. PF got deleted. Otherwise it will be in the A tier. Since it's still available on the NA server, let's talk about why it's going to be an A tier. It's an A tier hero because it have the card discover ability. On top of that, it's pulling card out of its own card pool, and also those turrets are high quality units. What it used to be is that if a PF know what it's doing, it pretty much guarantee a top 4 slot, unless everybody else get really lucky. And before we move forward, let me know what do you think about this ranking of heroes in the comment section. I'll also leave a link in the description so you can have access to this list and you can do your own. I decided to break this video into 2 or 3 parts just to keep it tidy. Anyway, thanks for the support and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.